Today we are going to introduce you to your new Avcath. Your Avcath comes with an Avcath case filled with the device components and a disposable kit. The features include wearable device, realistic genitalia, ability to give a steady stream of urine output, feedback to the SP when the catheter enters the genitalia or the catheter compartment, and it is easy to clean. In the Avcath case, you have the base, the belly or the facade plate, male and female genitalia, urine, normal urine samples, and a flash drive with the Avcath videos. In the disposable kit, you'll find empty IV bags, a funnel, yellow food dye, mineral oil dispenser, barred Lubrisil catheters, blue pads, and a small maintenance kit. To put the genitalia on the Avcath, start by flipping the Avcath device upside down. With the pin on the top of the genitalia in the up and locked position, insert the arms of the genitalia into the railings. Push the genitalia into the device until you hear a click. Flip the device back over and release the pin on top of the genitalia to closed position. You can then put the outer labia on the genitalia. To prepare a urine bag, you can attach the funnel to the empty IV bag and pour about 2 to 3 drops of yellow food dye and 400 milliliters of distilled water. This urine recipe can be used to lessen the amount of times you will need to clean out the device because it is just distilled water. So you just need to empty the device at the end of the day. If you use any of our abnormal or normal urines, you want to make sure that you run distilled water or even better, an alcohol solution through the device after use throughout the day. To insert the urine bag, you are going to pull back the handle of the bladder mechanism. To ensure the bladder mechanism handle does not snap back on your hand, you can put your arm on the handle while working. You are going to remove the thumb screw that is on the side of the device and put the urine bag underneath the roller and secure it in place using the thumb screw. Then you can connect the tubing connector to the stopcock for the IV bag and open the stopcock. With control, put down the handle. Then you can attach the abdomen plate. First thing we are going to do is put mineral oil in the urethra to ensure the catheter will be able to get in and out. To do this, we are going to attach the end of the mineral oil tubing to the syringe. Then we are going to squeeze just a little bit of mineral oil out so we can lube up the end of the insertion device. Then we are going to put this inside the urethra. We might only be able to get just a little bit in and squeeze the mineral oil in. Once that is lubed up, we are going to keep putting the catheter further into the urethra and inserting mineral oil when we see fit. With the female genitalia, you should only have to put in about half a milliliter of mineral oil total into the device. With the male, a full milliliter of mineral oil should do the trick. Now we can prime the device to get fluid through the system. To do this, we are first going to turn the device on using the switch on the back of the device. There is also a battery indicator underneath the device to tell us how much battery we have left. Then we are going to press the priming switch and hold it for about 4 seconds, which will allow fluid to run through the system. While we still have the device off of our simulated participant, let's try putting a catheter in and make sure that we aren't getting any leaking and are able to insert the catheter easily. Take one of the catheters provided in the kit and put it inside the urethra. We are going to allow it to drain into an open container. If you detect leaking in your system coming out of the urethra around the catheter, you may need to replace the finger cod. Refer to our maintenance video for instructions on how to do this. If you are not able to progress your catheter far enough, you may need to put mineral oil in the urethra. The foreskin on the male genitalia is removable. You can carefully slide the foreskin off the genitalia when ready to use. Lubricate the head of the penis under the foreskin with aqua gel or an equivalent lubricant. Now we are ready to put the Avcath on the simulated participant. Before putting on the ESP, we are going to give them the option of putting a blue pad between themselves and the Avcath to act as a barrier between the SP and the device. At the end of the day, you want to make sure the device goes back into its carrying case. You want to remove the facade plate, urine bag, and genitalia from the device. Make sure that if you used any betadine throughout the day, you wipe down genitalia with a wet wipe to clean silicone. If silicone feels sticky after wiping down, you can brush with baby powder to ensure that it remains soft. To remove the urine bag, you want to pull back on the handle of the bladder mechanism using your arm to hold the handle down. Then disconnect the thumb screw from the urine bag. Remove the urine bag and put the thumb screw back on. You can also disconnect the tubing connectors, making sure that first you close the stopcock so the urine does not flow out of the system. Thank you for watching the Avcath training video. If you would like further training, please don't hesitate to contact your solutions consultant and set up a webinar.